welcome back. Today, the producers asked me to do this like they've asked me to do other things, and I'm okay with it. I have no problem with this, none whatsoever. And the reason why I have no problem with it is we're doing top 10 male animation characters. Very similar to what we did with the women. We're doing it with the men now. And some of you out there may say, whoa, he's gonna judge the guys, but check it out. If I can say a guy is ugly, I also should be able to say a guy is handsome, because in any manner, I'm still judging him. So with that being said, we're gonna go with number 10. And my number 10 is Simba from The Lion King. Now, when Simba grew up, when he was walking across that little thing and he had the man, y'all was like, dang, okay, Simba, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why Simba is number 10, because I saw the reaction of all the women, including my wife, on how his glow up was real. At number 9, we gonna go, look, now, number 9, a lot of people gonna think that he should be a little bit higher. I don't think he should be any higher. And the reason why I don't think he should be any higher is because of this reason and this reason only. At number 9, it's Tarzan. And the reason why Tarzan is number 9 is because he couldn't communicate with you. He couldn't communicate with you at all. None whatsoever. Like, you know, when they said it, you know, he was a real beast. You know when people say, oh, I'm a beast? No, he was a real beast. There was a communication issue there, but he cleaned it up. I'm just letting y'all know that he is number 9 because of that. I mean, he looked like he worked out all the time. I guess he never heard of a grocery store, so all his food was organic and stuff. It didn't matter how good you could cook or not, because he didn't need that. He Tarzan. So, you know, that's a benefit for women, I guess. Number 8, and for some reason, I don't know why he showed up on this list, but he showed up on this list. At number 8 is Fred from Scooby-Doo. I don't know if it's his ascot.
Acting ridiculous over my favorite group, the Ascot 5, do you?
Oh no, don't tug my ascot, don't pull my ascot. It's not a Scot.
Or if, you know, it's the fact that he was just the guy that always like would dress up on the team, and he was that preppy type look guy. But number 8 is Fred from Scooby-Doo. At number 7, now, I didn't like his attitude, okay? At number 7, I didn't like his attitude, because this is not the type of attitude that you kick off a show with. But I like where it ended. It ain't where you start in life, it's where you end in life and all the stuff in between, okay? Prince Naveen from The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Prince Naveen.
Didn't have the best attitude, but apparently, you know, he's iconic and legendary from an attractive standpoint. So I got to give the man that. So kudos to you coming in at number 7. Number 6. Number 6 will be Shrek when he turned human.
Oh, a cute button nose, thick wavy locks, taut round buttocks. I'm
gorgeous, I'll say.
Y'all remember when Shrek turned human and all them girls lost their damn mind? You know, I believe that's what my wife think it is when I step outside the house, but it ain't like that at all. I'm like Shrek when Shrek is green. That's me when I walk out this house. But with that being said, at number 6 was Shrek when he turned a human. Number 5, oh, y'all gonna like this one. Number 5 is Aladdin. Number 5 is Aladdin. He wouldn't be number 5 in Agrabah, but because we ain't in Agrabah, he's number 5 on this list. And Agrabah is number 1, but here in America, in the States, in real life, it's number 5. And the reason why he's number 5 is is because the jury's out on old Aladdin there, man. I don't really know. He got a great exterior core. I need to know to his core. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know if we could trust him. We don't know if he's still on his dope boy stuff or if he came out of that. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what level of life you hit Aladdin on, man. You know, you might get that street dude. You might get that palace dude. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. But my number 4, let me make sure my number 4 is my number 4. Y'all gonna like this one. Number 4, and you may not come out, but Entangled, Flynn Rider. Flynn Rider is my number 4 because when he went into that bar and that man had a dream.
I have dreams like you, no really, just much less touchy-feely. They mainly happen somewhere warm and sunny.
Man, you know what? You go ahead, Flynn Rider. You causing kids' dreams of you talking about you got a dream. You keep it up, Flynn. My number 2, ruin people's lives everywhere. Okay? I'm gonna tell you what I mean by my number 2. My number 2 is Prince Charming and Cinderella. And this is what I mean by ruining people's lives everywhere. Because if you ask a woman, what is she looking for in a man, or, you know, not if she need one, but she always say, I'm looking for that Prince Charming. And I always ask myself when I watch Cinderella, what is it in Prince Charming do y'all see in that 14 seconds that he's on screen that you want a Prince Charming? So if you can explain that to me, please do, because I've yet to see a backstory on Prince Charming. Has anybody seen a backstory on Prince Charming? So when you say you want Prince Charming, what is it that you want? You want 14 seconds? Because that's all he got in the movie. What he was looking for. Looking for her with a shoe, looking for stalking her. They find the shoe and he said, hey, I want to marry you. He ain't say much of nothing. So you looking for a guy that don't talk much? I'm trying to figure out what you look for. Like, what does your Prince Charming look like? That's why he made number 2 on my list, because Prince Charming, we don't know enough about him for you to even want him. Do you want somebody you don't know much about? We can give you that now. Anybody can do that if that's what you're looking for. Maybe we getting it wrong as guys. That's what it is. That's what it is. But I'm gonna tell you what my number 1 is, and my wife brought this to my attention. And when she said his name, I go, dang, you right. My number 1 is David from Lilo and Stitch. He was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to stay with somebody that got an alien. Think about that. They got a whole alien, bro. Like, I'm going to bring you in, I'm going to bring the kid in, and I'm going to bring your alien dog in too. And he never once had an issue with it. He was so understanding. Like, can you imagine rolling up on E.T.? Like, oh, what's up, E.T.? And just keep rolling. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, that's your first time ever seeing them. But you so in love with that person that you don't even know the E.T., a whole alien out here. How? David's my number 1. So just like always, I'm asking you, I gave you my top 10 males. What would be your top 10? And now, instead of you looking for a Prince Charming, you need to find a David. That's what you need to find. Find you a David.